Alright, alright. Alright, you sexy sods. Fucking check me out on schedule. On a Thursday. No, it's a Wednesday. And it's episode 4 of this bitch. And guess what, motherfuckers? AKA you sexy sods. AKA the most beautiful motherfucks in this world. That were really cringy, that. I'm so sorry about that. I have another weirdo story and I don't ever think I've told you about it. And it's just come to my light now because I just caught the motherfucker talking about me. So let's go. Strap your belts, strap your strap-ons, strap your fucking chastity belts, strap your fucking life to your sofa because I'm about to tell you more life Lauren shit. So let's fast forward back to when I first moved in, right? So for my understanding, there used to be some fucking like weird shit going off in this flat. When I moved in, it was just all turquoise green, no carpets. The roof was yellow. It almost smelt like piss, old men chafing, and fags. And the 90s, as well as the 80s, as well as the 70s, as well as the 60s. And it had never had a fucking spot of bleach or Dettol or anything in it, to be honest. It just smelt like fucking incest. I'm not going to lie. And so after a few weeks of being here, I find out that the person that used to live here pretty much was into incest, apparently, or according to my sources. So anyway, I'm a bit freaked out by this guy because I'm not going to lie to you. This is my visual description. He looks like something out of fucking Wrong Turn. It looks like he'd like drive that truck. It looks like he'd be the leader of the Wrong Turn shit. He looks like I have no words. Just fucking imagine Wrong Turn, hillbilly, incest, people that eat themselves. Just fucking the weirdest person you can imagine. So basically, a few months after I'd moved in, finally got obviously flats on its way to getting sorted. I'm doing a shoot in my back garden with David Linford because I thought, you know what? Why not? I've not done it, so let's go for it. And he comes round, right, and starts standing in my back door and like closing my back door for me and talking to me. And I'm a bit like, who the fuck are you? And he starts telling me like, oh, my friend used to live here before, him and his nephew, and all this, and telling me weird shit like they slept in the same bedroom. And I'm just like, oh my God, I've moved into an old fucking inbred trap house here. What have I done? But at that point, before that, obviously, you guys, I don't know if you know or don't know, but I was homeless living in a hotel. So at that point, it was like, you know what? I can make this a fucking home. So anyway, we did the shoot. Fast forward another few months. I sat in my house waiting to go for my toenails taken off, quite literally. When I went to get my toenails taken off. So it's come to the day I'm sat in my house, I'm shitting myself, I'm thinking, oh, I don't want to do this. But my friends, shout out to my friends for being awesome friends, made me do it because they knew it was going to benefit me, okay? So my friend comes, beeps, she's outside, texts me, I'm outside, come outside. I was like, I'm on my way, bitch. And so I go outside, and the first thing I'm greeted with is this fucking Wrong Turn looking cunt going, oi, oi. So I turn around and I'm like, fucking, excuse me, my name's Lauren, but, you know, oi, won't fucking do. I said, who are you talking to like that? He went, your friend's just nearly wrote me off. I said, your car's on fucking driveway and it's been there all morning. My friend's just literally turned into a junction on the street and fucking parked up. What's your problem? No, I'm not having this. You don't talk to me like that. So I was like, and who the fuck do you think you're talking to like that? I said, you old cunt, get back in fucking house. Now you're all probably going to think that I'm like this vile person that just swears at everyone and calls them cunts. But I'm not. I'm actually really nice inside. But if you fucking around with me or you trigger me or I'm having a bad day and you come at me, you best believe me, Barnsley arse is coming out and I'm going to start calling you everything under the sun, telling you I'm going to kick you in the throat. It don't mean I'm going to actually kick you in the throat. I'm just going to say it. Also, shout out to people who say throat like that because I love it. It's powerful. Anyway, back to the story. So he's kicking off at me, shouting at me. I'm going back at him. Then my friend gets out. She has a go at him. And then he goes back in the house and obviously probably starts cooking up somebody's fucking feet or calf for the dinner. But anyway, so then he's not spoke to me since. Not spoke to me since at all. But then he proceeded to piss everybody off in my flat block. So I'm in a flat of 4. So it's like obviously 4 flats. But they're all older people. They're all lovely. They're all women. It's just a block of women in this flat. So he's decided to go around all lotting us and piss us all off. So all of us had a mother's meeting in the hallway outside about this guy and how he'd come at us all and been a dick. So anyway, I'm having a conversation with my next door neighbour, who we love, by the way. She's absolutely awesome. So I'm having a conversation with her, and she's like, "Oh God, if you see me talking to this guy, I'm not actually his friend. He just like pushes himself on me and talks to me." And I'm like, "I know, I've seen it. Don't worry." Anyway, so she said, "Oh, he asked about your 2 other day, your 2 lasses, you and your mate. He said you shouted at him," and I told him, you've got to not shout at young lasses." Anyway, I've just been sat chilling out. This brings me on to why I've actually done the podcast. This whole reason. Sat minding my own business in my flat, drinking my iced lattes, and I'm just chilling, and I just hear this fucking hillbilly's voice out of my back door, and I'm like, oh, here we fucking go. What's he want? Anyway, I thought I'll sneak out for a fag so I can hear wig, because I'm a nosy bastard. Get used to it. And he starts going, "What's her name next door? Does she work?" So I popped my head round corner. I went, "My name's fucking Lauren, which you're pretty sure know by now. And also, yes, I do work at a company called Mind Your Own Fucking Business, you hillbilly cunt." And I was like, "Listen, I ain't got time for this." She fucked off next door because she couldn't be arsed with it. She just were like, "I'm going to go get ready." He's still trying to be like, "Do you want me to give you a lift?" Breathing down the fucking neck. And then I had obviously had my little go at him, flicked my fag and fucked off him, because I thought, "Do you know what? I'm not even dealing with you today. Why don't you just go and shag a teddy and then cook up your cousin and then fucking put them on table and I'll sit round going like you fucking stupid ass hillbilly fucking wrong turn looking cunt self. Mind your own business. Don't even ask what I'm doing. Don't fucking ask. Why do you want to know what I'm doing? Trying to do your own work. So I'll give you a fucking rundown on what I do. I go out, I work my ass off, I shoot with people, I shoot with fucking photographers that you can't stop talking to, and I try and do it in my garden, hence why I can't do it in my garden anymore. I try and live my fucking life. I've tried to redecorate a flat that your fucking hillbilly ass friend shagged his own cousin in and made it smell like chafing incest, as well as the fucking 80s cig ashtray that's not been moved since the 80s, as well as looking like it's come from a time capsule from fucking war, from 70s aftermath. So please, don't ask me about my shit, right? You fucking go in your little flat with all your friends that you ain't got because you're weird and leave me the fuck alone. So that is the story about the weird neighbour. Number 2. He's actually the OG because the other one's moved in after, and she's left me alone now. So we're all good. We're back friends. I'm not getting rinsed. But yes, what is my life? I just try and sit here like Granny Barnsley, drinking my cup of tea, minding my own fucking business. But no, we have to have some weird inbred hillbilly looking fuck interested in my life. I'm going to start going out dressed as an inflatable knobhead and be like, "Oh, I work for the same company you do." Because, I thought we were both dressed as knobs here. Anyway, moving on to a slightly more upbeat topic. Mate, I went to the beach yesterday, so I've been having a few down days. Quite a few. I have down days, right? We all have down days, but I've been having some fucking real shit down days where I've just lost motivation, passion. I've just been sat crying at fucking Say Yes to the Dress. I don't even like shit like that, but I've been sat crying to it. And I just basically got to the point where I was about to give up. I'm not going to lie. I was like, I'm going to just fuck this all. I can't deal with this anymore. Life's getting a bit too heavy. And I'm about to unpack that shit and fuck off. But the saviour came across Mr. Linford and texted me as I were about to fuck all this shit off and said, "Fancy a shoot on beach?" I was like, "Mate, let's do this." So normally I'm a little bit of a pussy when it comes to sand. I get a bit sensory overload. I'm like, "Oh, wet sand. Oh, fucking hell, it's in me crevices." But yesterday I needed it. I jumped straight in that sea. I fucking rolled around in that sand like I were on Borat on that scene where he fucking swings him round in hotel room. I loved it. You know what? I loved it. There were an old war bunker. I just want to shout out Mr. Linford, Mr. David Linford, because Not only are you a sick friend, like a really good friend of mine, but you're an awesome photographer. You're awesome company to be around. And you know how to drag people out of the fucking holes. And that's such a hard thing to do when someone's in that deep pit. You'll know how to bring them back to life. And I just appreciate that so much. So I think you deserve a huge shout out. If you don't know who David Linford is, ask yourself why. Go check out his work on Instagram. He's absolutely amazing. He works with some sick models. And I just love him. He's so fun. He's just a fun person. And it just makes modelling and life worth living when you meet friends that are true friends, not the ones that you have to sit around and fake and hold a fart in and all that bollocks. If I want to pick my ass in front of David Linford, I'm going to pick my ass and he'll probably high five me after. So get friends like that. That's the moral of the story. Yeah. Fuck me, what a week. Like, it's Wednesday. It's been a week. But exciting. I'm back shooting on Friday. Got to get to shoot with Adam on Friday, doing some video work, and then I'm shooting an engagement do on the night, which is exciting because it is. So at this point, I'm aware I'm chatting bollocks and waffling on, thinking, oh, fuck, I've just told him everything in 11 minutes. How am I going to make it to 20? So here we are doing the gap fillers. How's everyone else's week been? I don't feel like you guys are interacting with me anymore, and I'm going to knock you out. Well, I'm not, because you're all sexy sods. But I feel like I need you to interact with me. So, this sounds really beggy, doesn't it? Like, please, if you don't interact with me, I'm going to be really insecure. And that's that bad. Fuck. No, but seriously. So, let me know how your week's been. Let me know if you've had any life of Lauren moments recently where you just kind of sat there questioning your life thinking, did I actually just do that? Did that just actually happen in front of my eyes or to me? Let me know them stories. If you want me to read any out, discuss them. If you want to feature on the podcast, drop me a message. We're going to get that special guest Friday back at some point when I can be asked. And yeah, I just want to say, while we're being weird and that, just thank you for supporting me for as much as you have done so far through this podcast. Like, it's nothing big, it's nothing special. It's just a platform for me to come on and talk my utter shit on without pissing anyone off, irritating anyone. You've got the choice to turn it off if you want to. Most of my friends don't have that choice, so you better feel privileged. They're sat there rocking in fucking corner like, will she ever shut up? She hasn't took a fucking minute to breathe yet. How does she do this? Which baffles me as well that I can talk this much, this fast, for this long, but I can't stand in a fucking mosh pit for 4.5 minutes, which is just crazy. But yeah, so I just want to say a big thank you for listening, following, buying the t-shirt. Like, I'm aware it's just a sexy sod t-shirt, but it ain't just a sexy sod t-shirt. It's the sexy sod t-shirt. It makes you a certified sexy sod t-shirt. What the fuck am I saying? I'm making no sense. Look, I'm just gonna love yous and leave yous. I've got a few things coming up this week, so I'll pop back in on. I don't think I'm gonna have a chance on Friday, but I'm gonna try. And yeah, I just love you all. So please, if you like this podcast, but me, I ain't done this in ages. I used to be able to do it smooth. Right. If you like this podcast, if you want to listen to me talk shit and hear about my neighbours getting all weird, if you want to listen about why did I go all Bolton then? I said, oh, can you hear me now? Yeah, basically, just like, share. Could you like, share, subscribe, and like, go follow it if you'd like. I don't know if this is a Bolton accent, but I feel like it's there. You know what I mean? They talk like this all the time. I'm all right at accents. If you want an accent episode, let me know, because I'd be like, right, listen, pals, this is Lauren from Life of Lauren. You better fucking know that I sound Scottish and like Lorraine Kelly, but she doesn't swear on her show. I fucking do. Or we could be like, all right, babe. Oh my god, babe. So you're fucking listening to Life of Lauren, and like, oh my god, I got a vajazzle, and it was like, so good. Oh my god, babe, you still need to get one. We can either talk like that, or we can talk like, right? Don't fucking tell me that. I'm from fucking Liverpool, so you better go and fucking subscribe, follow, and fucking like Lauren's fucking Life for Lauren page. Don't fucking mess around. It's on Spotify and fucking YouTube. Kinda lost it at the right. I'm going back fucking Scottish now. Right, that's all I've done now for 5 minutes. So, love yous, leave yours. See you later. I've said that 6 times too, but I'll see yous next on the next episode. You're sexy. 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 You thought I was going to say sod, didn't you? Ah, lol. You're sexy sods. Over and